Now this pressure washer uh, would not start if the trigger wasn't pulled on the wand. Okay, and I don't know. There are a lot of problems that could cause this, but the most common, the real problem, it could be the carburetor sometimes, but in most cases, it's this thing, the unloader. Okay, so this is the one that was on there, and I had some spare unloaders, and I just used one of them. But this is a bad one. I'm going to take it apart, and it's probably all dirty in there. But the other thing is, one of the things you should do is that 5% acidity. You don't want to go too much on this because it hurts aluminum. So stay at about 5%. And all I did here is I got a piece of hose and I stuck it in here. This is a valve and it's shut off so the vinegar won't come out. But I put the hose in here, like so, see? And then just put a funnel up front. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put this 5% in there. I'm going to let it sit for, I don't know. You know what? What I want to do here is I want to make sure that it's coming through here. So I'm going to open it up and let it penetrate through there. It's going in, but I'm going to wait and I'm going to fill it up. Now you have to have a shut off here, but if you notice, what you have to do is the unloader is over here, and this is a 21 millimeter. So what you do is you kind of fill it up, let it until it comes out over here. See? So I go ahead and fill her up again. I mean, there's not much in there. Well, let's see, there it comes, see? So you close it with your fingers, put a little bit more over here until it fills up, and then you open it up until it starts pouring out of here. So it gets in those, I mean, there's not much, it's not going to take very much. So there it goes. Then you close it with your finger, close the valve over here with your fingers, and then it shuts off. Then you just close it. See? And there's still vinegar over here, but that's okay. What you want to do is you want to make sure that it goes through the pump, so that it gets in the valves and gets all the little areas in there, and just let it set. And I'm closing the valve over here with my fingers. See? It's not coming out anymore. There you go. Obviously, the best way to do it is to get a hose and screw it in here, and then put this funnel on this side. See, and that way, it's the same thing. You just have to shut it off and let it sit there, and then you can't leave this vinegar in there for. Oh, you shouldn't leave the vinegar in there. It's 5%. It shouldn't damage the aluminum, but that acid can damage the aluminum. I'd say you can leave it in there for, probably a whole day, and then the next day come in here and run it and wash out that vinegar out of there, and then you can put it away. That's just for cleaning the valves. But the problem with this one again was the unloader, and I'm gonna have to take this thing apart and clean it, because this thing is probably stuck. See this thing here? It should move in and out, but when you take this apart, you gotta take this loose, okay, and put some pressure off the spring, and there's a mark, and there's a mark on the nut. So take this off with a hex, loosen the nut, take the pressure off. You don't want to remove this with pressure. You're gonna hurt yourself. It's under pressure in there, and so loosen this up so there's no pressure on the spring, and clean it all out.